Top of the morning, my Cadillacos. Top of the morning, my Cadillacos. Top of the morning, kinfolk. Cadillac Talk, and I am your host, Macaroni, Big Tony Jones in the building. Salute to everybody watching this morning, man. Salute to everybody. Wherever you are in the world today, when you tune in, you gotta let me know what country you represent, or what state, or what province, or what street corner, or what penthouse in the sky you checking in from. You know what I'm talking about? If you're not on TikTok, y'all got to go follow me on TikTok. It's Jones.Unfiltered, man. The conversations are crazy. We go live every night on TikTok, 9 p.m. Crazy conversation. I'm talking about 500 people, 400, 500, 600, 1,000 likes. So it's going up. It's going up. I appreciate the support. We got some things to get into today, though. Oh, man. We got order in the court this morning. First thing first. Diddy, allegedly, said he nearly died in prison. Now, I don't know if he's scared, but we got a poll running this morning. What the poll say? 100%, you know what I'm saying? He playing victim. Y'all saying Diddy capping. He talking a whole bunch of shit. You know what I'm talking about? So, we gonna start the day off with some Diddy shit. All right? And 50 Cent got something to say, because you know he always got something to say. All right, salute to you this morning. Let's get down to the smoke.
Second, you guys, they was really trying to get Diddy up out of here, or is this all part of a bigger play? Now, earlier this month when Diddy was on trial, his lawyer Brian Still told us, yo, Diddy has a target on his back. According to Brian Still, he told the court Diddy almost got attacked with a makeshift knife inside of the Brooklyn jail MDC. Now, Brian Still told the court there's plenty of people who would gain a lot of clout if they killed Diddy. Brian Still also said that Diddy lives in a room with 24 other men. Now, at the time, nobody believed it. People said,
what? So Diddy live in a boarding house? Well, when I did weekends, okay, we wasn't like, you know what I mean, a little, you know, I don't know what you want to call it. You know what I mean? I call it like it was going away to camp. So I don't know. Diddy's at a boarding house. I don't know. Diddy's at camp. 24 niggas in the goddamn.
bro, Brian, you're a lawyer. You're making up stories just to get your clients out of jail. We don't believe you. You need more people. And obviously, when you're on trial for committing a crime against women, you're not going to get much sympathy from a lot of people. Now, over the last couple of days, there's been a lot of interesting movements regarding Diddy. Now, 2 days ago, TMZ put out an article claiming that Donald Trump is considering commuting Diddy's sentence as early as this week. Now, the rumor traveled to the White House. The White House came out and said, fuck no. We never told you fuck niggas at TMZ any of this information. That story is absolutely not true. You Negroes are capping. Well, yesterday,
TMZ, stop telling lies. Trump said he ain't doing shit. He ain't doing a goddamn motherfucking thing. Nope. See, Trump's too busy knocking down pieces of the White House. You know what I mean? Niggas building a ballroom. He ain't got time for this.
TMZ came back and doubled down on the fuckery. They said, hey, we know the White House came out and said our story is not true. We still stand by our story. Our story is accurate. Now, keep in mind, this was the official spokesperson for Trump that came out and said the story from TMZ is false. So from what we know right now, somebody's lying to us. I'll let you guys decide who in the comments below. And finally, today,
personally, I don't think Trump is finna be, but he did give Youngboy a party. But Youngboy never talked shit about Trump. That I knew. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I know Puffy was, you know what I mean? Puffy was talking a whole bunch of shit that he shouldn't have been talking. You know what I mean? Yeah, he should have kept his mouth shut. Because now, look, you need a nigga. You know what I mean? Yeah.
one of Diddy's close friends actually came out to confirm the story that yes, Brian Still was correct. Diddy actually almost got killed in jail. The friend came out and said that Diddy woke up with a knife to his throat. I don't know whether he fought him off or the guards came. I just know that it happened. If this guy wanted to harm him, Sean would have been harmed. It would only take a second to cut his throat with a weapon and kill him. It was probably a way to say, next time, you ain't gonna be so lucky. Everything is intimidation. But with Sean, it won't work. Sean is from Harlem.
Man, hold on. Let him finish.
Now, TMZ also confirmed this.
Okay, Sean is from Harlem. I know a lot of great Harlem niggas. All right, but Sean not a gangster. So, that's one. Two, if you woke up with a nigga with a knife to you, don't you, listen, first of all, you wouldn't have woke up. If you sleeping and a nigga got a knife, you ain't gonna wake up. You're not gonna live to tell the story. That's it. It's over. You know what I mean? I don't know why they lying. You know what I mean? The niggas ain't gonna do warning shots in jail.
Story with their own sources. I'm not much of a conspiracy guy, but something is definitely going on here. Why is Diddy's friend just now confirming the story? To me, the timing is just a little bit odd. Now, 50 Cent, who was actually hoping Diddy would get more time in prison, he's got a whole different twist on the story. 50 Cent went on his page to react to Diddy almost dying in prison. He said, wait, is he snitching now? They put a knife to his neck and said, Southside, we outside. Hey, listen, man, when you got your back up against the wall, you gotta do anything to get the fuck up out of that situation. Now, 50 is not the only one that does not have any sympathy for Diddy. A lot of people have not forgotten that video of Diddy beating Cassie by the elevators. A lot of people are...
Man, Diddy beating Cassie by the elevator was a lover's quarrel. That girl was sleeping with that girl, a professional 304. Yeah, how about, yeah, goddammit. Yes, professional. You know what I mean? Yeah. I don't understand how Diddy's in jail and then they got a madam pimping bitches, you know what I mean, the soccer players. You know what I mean? Yeah, Swati or Sweetie, where the fuck her name is, bitch can't spell. Huh? Bitch can't spell.
Accusing Diddy for saying anything to get out of prison. People are claiming that Diddy's friend is only telling this story just to have Trump commute his sentence. I'm sure his lawyer Brian Steele is still working behind the scenes trying to figure out a way to get Diddy up out of there. So let's see how things go for the next 2 weeks. Do we see Diddy out of prison early? Is this story of him almost getting killed in prison going to help?
We getting pulled over.
All right, hold on. Before we get the finesse 2 times, what the poll say? 5 votes. 100% Diddy is playing victim. That's it. You know what I mean? The nigga scared, man. He just want to get out of jail. He just wants to come out and party, you know what I'm saying, and buy a whole bunch of motherfucking baby oil. Yeah, he wants to go to Johnson & Johnson, man. You know what I mean? So, hey, somebody call Johnson & Johnson and get Diddy a deal. You know what I mean? Maybe they can get him out of jail. All right, man. Yo, finesse 2 times. Joe, my nigga, this nigga's having a bad year. I swear to God, if a nigga's having, any nigga, I haven't seen a nigga have a bad year like this nigga. You know, maybe Shannon Sharp. But I'm gonna let him tell the story, man. Because I don't know if it's self-snitching or if a nigga is venting. You know what I mean? I don't know which one it is. Y'all gotta let me know in the comment section. Is it venting or is he snitching? I don't know, man. All right?
Now, YP, this my little man. He the fall guy. He the one finna, you know what I'm saying, take care of the business.
Yo, hold on. Wait. Before we continue, somebody put in the chat 1 vote. Not sure, but 50 loves it. Goddamn right, 50 love it. And God bless your soul for busting up the poll this morning. I'm talking about already. God bless your soul, man. I say you nothing but love, partner.
So when the police pull us over, YP take his fire from out the back seat and put it on him. He ready to take his charge like a real nigga. He on gangster. We men, we from the street. It's protocol. You already, it's real nigga. This what's going on. Same way when Lil Marcus was in the car with me that's how it's supposed to go. This real nigga, protocol, street nigga. And that's why I said, No Love is not a street nigga. He ain't done nothing street. He ain't been no jail.
Now, No Love is his brother, okay? And at one time, he beat up his brother, and his brother had a black eye and shit and was talking about it and all kind of shit. So they already having a strange relationship. You know what I mean? So the brother's the fallback guy. Now, I'm trying to say, though, why would you say that on camera? Huh? Well, then you giving up the whole play. You know what I mean? You know, when we get caught, nigga, you got to hold the weapon. We know there's fallback guys. I'm saying we know the people fallback guy. We know that. But why are you saying it on camera? That's what we got. That's gone too far. If I'm his brother, nigga, I ain't taking the charge. No, nigga, I love life and putang. I ain't doing it.
Been in jail for a gun. He ain't been in jail for finding mother. I go to jail for fine pistols. I don't go to jail for toting pistols. See, you niggas go to jail for toting them. You niggas go to jail for looking good with y'all gun, toting pistols. I shoot pistols. Yeah, all my charges was discharging. I shot it. I wasn't just toting it looking good with a mask and just... No, I'm not you niggas, man. I'm really letting off. That's what I go to jail for, getting off.
I believe him. John, I saw that nigga hop on the goddamn roof of the car. When them niggas in Texas tried to, get him to check in, I said, this nigga's nuts. This nigga in law, he said his baby came from some pimping. He said he was on some pimping and the woman was on some hoeing, you know what I'm saying? Finesse is a character, bro. Now this nigga. But the new charges are serious, man. I'm talking possession charges. I don't know what the controlled substance are. Like all goddamn 7 charges, man. I don't know. Finesse gotta stop.
Long story short, he caught no love trying to take the gun off of him and put it up under my partner's seat, man. Up under Darrow's seat. 15 squad cars pull up, got guns on the whole car, all because of no love. Then pump fake trying to take the gun off of him and put it under the seat so everybody can have the charge. What the f you gonna put the gun under the seat for everybody? Guess what No Love told me out his mouth?
Before we get to what No Love said, if this is accurate, I cannot. No Love fucked up, man. That's your pistol partner. Yeah, and if it's not, you shouldn't have been holding it for the partners. The moment you decided, I'm gonna hold the weapon, nigga. When the police come, whoop 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 whoop, you got to hold on to the weapon. You can't just turn around and stash it. Now listen to what No Love allegedly. I don't know. It's what he said, alleged. Okay, if he did, he's a cold-blooded son of a bitch.
I said, but you know you got that gun under there. See, they finna try to charge all of us on federal. You can't do that. I'm gonna go to the feds. Get what No Love told me out his mouth. This on my grandmama, on all my kids. Man, all of us gonna have to go to jail.
2 times now been arrested on 8 new charges.
Comment section. Let me see what it say. Telling on yourself on live is worse than telling on yourself in your music. I'm telling you, man, some folks gotta not go on live and get to talking. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna lie. It's not the podcasting space. It's not a space to be venting. You know what I mean? Okay. Is this the new thing now? I think it's called drill music. Drill music. See, drill music is not drill music, because drill music they be telling on themselves. And a whole bunch of charges, man. But salute to you this morning, Lady T. Salute to you, man. Shout out to Canada in the building, man. You did.
And with these drug charges right here, it happened in Harrison County, Texas. That's up north, up there by Shreveport on the border, by going towards Louisiana and everything like that. I don't know what he had going on out there. But looking at these charges, all the way from possessions of weed to controlled substance, which if you know what controlled substance is, they could be meth, they could methamphetamine, they could be drink, they could be pee.
I'm not going to, if I smoke the way I smoke weed, I can't move to Texas. I can't move to a state where I can't smoke my herb. I'm not going to lie to y'all. As much as I smoke herb, we talk about herb, it's going to lock me up. So a plant is going to lock me up. Unless it's mushrooms. God damn it.
Whatever. It just all that stuff is controlled substance that will get you guaranteed prison time out here in Texas. Now, I don't know if Finesse 2 times is still on federal probation and stuff. We know he just recently went through that last situation where he had turned himself back in, but then he was officially released right.
Wait a second. Let me put this back 1 second. I want to read this here. Hold on 1 second, y'all. I want to read this. Hold on. Okay. It says in Texas, okay, less than a gram of herb is 180 days to 2 years in prison with a maximum fine of $10,000. What? Yo, nigga, less than a gram? Yo, $10. What the fuck is going on, man? Yo. Y'all got to fix them herb laws. Y'all got to fix them herb laws, please, because Texas, the homies like to smoke. You know what I mean? I don't know who the governor is, but whoever y'all got to talk to. Or y'all got to talk to somebody. You know what I mean?
Back out, and he came back, and he been having a lot going on as of late.
Bleek over there running Duce.
Okay. We're moving on, man. You know what I'm saying? We're moving on to the next topic of the day. Order in the court this morning. And I'm talking about this afternoon, y'all. This afternoon. Memphis Bleek is saying, yeah. Not Memphis Bleek. Beanie Sigel is saying Memphis Bleek is basically, you know what I'm saying, you know what I mean? Like the little bitch. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Jay-Z just takes care of him like a little bitch. So I'm letting him tell a story because, you know what I mean? If what is true, Bleek had the best fucking ghostwriter in the history of rap. If what he's saying is true, and what Demon Dash is saying, god damn, holy shit.
Bleek and that do say.
Hold on, whoa. Salute to you. Yo, tonight, salute to you, man. Salute to you. Salute to you. What it say? What they're glorifying their crimes in their raps. I'm telling you that it's terrible. You know what I'm saying? They're out here, and then the children are gonna think it's cool because they out here, you know what I mean, make it seem like this is what it should be. You know what I mean? Like this is fun. No, this is dangerous. And you can go to prison for a long time. You know what I'm talking about? But let's get down. Hey, good morning to both of y'all, man. Good morning, Lady T. Good morning. Good morning, Miss Knight, man. Good morning to you. Absolute nothing but love. Absolute nothing but love. Let's get down to the smoke, y'all.
Check. You feel me? So how that say he under jail? Bleek know what he was doing? You just gotta pay attention, man. Bleek, cool. That's my guy. Bleek, good. No matter what people say about Bleek music, Bleek don't never gotta make a record again. Bleek, cool. Bleek, good. I'm the one on the food truck selling fish.
You can hear the frustration in Beanie Siegel's voice. He's out here working on a food truck while Bleek, the same guy Jay-Z wrote for, is sitting on millions and living good. See, this wasn't just about ghostwriting or Rockefeller business. What Beanie said flipped the light on how Jay-Z really moved behind the scenes. He wasn't just the boss. He was the chess player making sure everybody around him stayed fed, even if it meant covering for their weaknesses at the time. When Beanie broke down that Jay-Z was helping Bleek with his rhymes, that wasn't a shot. It was protection. That's how Jay-Z played the game. He made sure Bleek never looked bad standing next to him, never looked unprepared in front of the world. That's why Dame could talk about Bleek never taking over Rockefeller, but Beanie saw the truth. Bleek didn't need to take over Rockefeller because Jay-Z already had him set up for life. Let's get into it.
Speaking of Bleek, right? Did you see where Dame said that he was writing for Bleek?
Before we continue to Bleek, though, right? Man, because there's going to be two disgruntled individuals that's about to speak. So I don't know. Maybe they just pissed off, and maybe they just, sour to the fact that they ain't, he got to sell food out of a food truck. I don't know. But that's an honorable profession. If I got a food truck business, I'm all right. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing wrong with it. But I'd rather be in Bleek's position.
Why didn't Bleek take over Rockefeller? And the reason why I'm asking is because I remember he opened up Volume 2. He was on the intro, and there was a rumor around that album that was Jay's final album. So it looked like Jay had it all laid out for him to blow up.
I mean, I don't think Bleek wanted to take over. I don't think he had the ability to, Jay was writing a lot of his rhymes. So if Jay retired, that meant he was out of business as well. You know what I'm saying? Like that, Jay couldn't. If he's still making records, Jay can't retire. Jay was writing his record. Ask Bleek about it. But that was Bleek. Put it like this: I could understand Bleek's loyalty to Jay because he had Jay as a ghostwriter.
You asking?
All right, that's the allegations, bro. I don't know if I believe it though, because Bleek was cool and all, but Bleek ain't really had no big time albums and shit like that. So if Jay was writing his ghostwriting and shit, he wasn't doing a good job. You know what I mean? Come on with it. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm asking you.
Did he write for Bleek?
Yeah, did he write for Bleek?
Yeah, man. Of course. Jay helped Bleek out on a lot of shit. You can hear it. You just don't get it. Come with it. Fifth load of slugs that the rest in you fitted. It's M.E.M. a rock. Just pay attention. He always cheated for Bleek. He had to cheat.
Why? I mean, that's his little homie. If that's the little homie shit, you gotta cheat for the little homie. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you gotta cheat for him. You know what I mean? And maybe y'all mad because Jay wasn't cheating for you. I don't know. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But Jay already proved himself, and Bleek still got money. and y'all niggas still complaining. That would have seemed like to me. You know what I mean?
For Bleak, especially if us three was on record together. Cause if I ain't right there with Jay, too far behind him, come on, man. Bleak wouldn't have stood a chance. That's my brother. Bleak, no. He ain't write all Bleak shit, though. We ain't gonna do that, though. They ain't making it like he wrote all Bleak shit. Cause that's a lie. He ain't write all Bleak shit. He wrote enough, though.
Hold on, the live popping this morning. We got some comments in the comment section. What's it? As much as Dame is a boss, yeah, as much as he's a boss, he come off like a hater sometimes. I don't know if he take it. I don't know how to take the info he talks about, if it's true or not, or just hate. Yo, Dame does come off like as he would say, a chatty patty. And chatty patties, you can't believe everything that come out their mouth now. You can't. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I mean? You never know though. You never know. What we say, we got next time. What it say? What it say? It could be true. Hell, Lil Wayne wrote most of Drake's songs. Wayne's own son said that. Wayne's son did say that. And Drake did sound a lot like Lil Wayne when he was coming up. A lot. Hey man, down to the way his cadence and everything. I used to say the same shit. I ain't gonna lie. I used to say the same shit. You know what I'm talking about? Jay was Bleak's mentor, and Bleak followed the assignment. Facts. You know what I mean? And that's why he eating now. He knew he wasn't bigger than the project. Yo, he knew he wasn't bigger than the program. Straight up. Sometimes you got to know you're not bigger than the program. Play your position, play your part, and you're gonna be all right. That's 100%, yeah. 100% facts on that. Sometimes you got to play your goddamn position. You know what I mean? And Drake been had ghostwriters, you know what I'm saying? And now it's fucking his career up. But you know what I mean? At the time, I guess it didn't matter.
Especially with records when it was me, Jay, and Bleak. He had to keep up, but yeah. Did I actually witness it or see it? No. No, I ain't never see him sit down and like, yo, you gotta say it like this. But you know, I
Yo, listen, man. If you never see, I'm a firm believer like this. If you didn't see something happen, don't speak on it. If you did not physically, just because it seemed like it, oh no, that shit sound like some shit Jay would say. Yeah, that's cool and all, but that's still speculation. You know what I mean? It's still speculation. So that's where it kind of come like you sound like a hater. Cause I'm saying you wasn't even there. Come on with it now.
know.
So how does that work? Because Jay, he don't write.
I don't know.
Oh,
I just,
how does that work? Cause Jay don't even write. God damn. Yo, Art's a heavy fucking nigga. What a goddamn question. I didn't even listen to this whole conversation. Hold on.
just know it was like, I don't know how he did it. I just know like Wiz doing a Dynasty album and every record that we all supposed to got on, it always was this me and Jay on the verse. And then one day I came in the studio, let's just say it was 5 records that was me and Jay and Bleak was supposed to be on them. And he wasn't on none of them. Like for weeks. And one day I come to the studio and Bleak on 4 records. Damn, when he do them? So I wasn't there, so I don't know how they sessions went. But I know he had a little assistance. He got alley-oop. Bleak over there running.
I think he mad because he got to work on. I think he mad because of the food truck. You know what I mean? I think the nigga Bleak is riding around in Maybachs, and you got to run the food truck. And that's what I think, man. And the street to Philly ain't safe, so I don't know what to tell you.
You say. Bleak getting that Duce check. You feel me? So how that say he under Jay? Bleak know what he was doing? You just gotta pay attention, man. Bleak, cool. That's my guy. Bleak, good. No matter what people say about Bleak music, Bleak don't never gotta make a record again. Bleak, cool.
Yo, but doesn't that mean Jay-Z's a good friend? Like when I hear these niggas speak, right? Bro, one of my partners is on that level, and he, you know what I'm saying? I'm riding the wave with my partner, bro. You know what I'm saying? And my partner look out for me. That's my partner. So I don't understand what the hating come from, bro. Like that sounds like a hater right there, bro. I'm sorry, I like Beanie, but that right there sounds like a hater.
Bleak good. I'm the one on the food truck selling fish. Yeah, I'm good. Bleak good though. That's my brother. Him easy.
A racist Toronto man threatened.
Yo, hold on. Before we get to the next subject of the day, yo, I told y'all that nigga mad because he got the food truck. You see, he doesn't respect what he has, bro. Having a food truck as a business, it's a great, honorable business. It's something you're making your money. You're not hustling. You're not doing nothing illegal. And you should be promoting that as it's a good thing. Not as, oh, well, I got to be doing this shit. Like, what else would you rather be doing? Huh? Because if it's music, just go back and go make some music. I mean, I don't understand what the problem is. I mean, nigga, you Memphis, you Beanie Sigel, you could just turn around and go make some records. You know what I mean? But anyway, I gotta move on to the next topic in the docket of the morning. We're going to Toronto. Yeah, my city, my I didn't know this even happened. Okay. A nigga is preaching the gospel of the Bible. A white boy randomly come by with a weapon, told him to shut his mouth. Y'all tell me which way you think it went. A nigga with a weapon, a white boy, or a nigga with no gun, no nothing. Who's gonna win the battle? Y'all got to figure that out. It's about to get serious.
Is a black pedestrian.
Wait, what we say? Why do people think that if someone put you on, they owe you? Well, that's true, you know. They give you a chance. Now you do what you gotta do with that. It's up to you. Yo, that's true though. Just listen, bro. I put you on. It's your job to maintain, bro. It's your job to do what you gotta do. That's why they sound like some haters. Cause yo, Beanie, you got put on. Yeah, I remember state property and all that shit. You know what I mean? The movie and all that shit. You know what I mean? But yo, my nigga, y'all didn't capitalize. Y'all can't get mad at the nigga. Rockefeller blew up, but y'all niggas was still state property. Y'all still could have did y'all thing. That's all I got to say. You know what I mean? That's a very good point you make there. You know what I'm saying? Knight, I salute to you. That's a very good point you make there.
Gun. Here it is.
Joe 9124 what? You know who the f talking to? That's my turtle trend.
Okay.
Okay? I'm native.
Okay.
And you're gonna come talk to me and you're gonna tell me to step. Who the f are you?
Okay, so let me read you something.
Who the f are you?
Let me read something to you.
Yeah, go ahead. Read.
Let me read something to
Because
you.
you're gonna preach.
Let me read to
and
you.
then talk to me.
Let me read to you.
Who the f are you?
First of all, you gotta calm down.
I gotta calm down, but you're gonna call me a imposter.
Yeah,
you're here protesting.
I am.
Clan. Yeah. But you're here protesting my clan.
If you were here.
Yo, with a gun in his hand. God damn it. Yo. The black nigga is very, very, very calm. The black man is very, very calm in the situation. Because yo, nigga, that nigga got the weapon ready to go.
Talk to me about disrespect.
If you were
Shut
here,
your mouth.
If you were here,
shut the f up.
There are a lot of nuances to this story. So I want to caution you before you conclude.
Yo, who do you think wins the battle? The nigga with the weapon. We saw him cock it. We saw the white boy cock the weapon. The black guy ain't got shit. Okay, let's continue the situation now.
Holistically here, all right? Now, when he said clan, they're in Toronto. Keep that in mind. We're not talking about the one in South Georgia. Okay. All right. This video has gone viral. The man was recording himself. The black male was recording himself preaching or reading Bible text at least, but it was to protest something in Canada. And the protest was Thanksgiving and in honor of Indigenous tribe. So you have a background, okay? Got a context. Now, the second video, this is when the altercation turns violent. This part is where everything could have spiraled out of control. Here it is.
But we're brothers. If you are a Gadite, we are actually brothers, and this is what I'm talking about.
Yeah, and I come to
but
you
you're not
and I
listening.
ask you.
You're
No,
not listening.
shut up.
No, I don't have to.
come-
I'm trying to teach you.
You don't need to shut up.
Yo, bro. Yo, bro. Yo, bro.
Let's get back.
Well, I'm just gonna let y'all know the white boy got beat the fuck up. That's what happened. he got pummeled. Okay. What? Didn't even know the clan extended out here in Toronto. I didn't know either. I had no idea. I heard clan. I said, what? In Toronto? You ain't got no clan. I ain't seen no clan around here. That white boy got beat up. Yeah, it serves you right. You cocking weapons and shit. You know what I mean? The gun probably won't even load it. The gun probably won't even load it. Hey, yo. Okay, hold on. You see this lady on the goddamn screen? I bet none of y'all know who this lady is. I know none of y'all don't know who this lady is. This is Akon's ex-wife. What she got to say is amazing. I said, this is why you're divorced. Yo, ladies, if y'all want the fastest way to get divorced, please listen to what this lady say. If you take anything in her advice, is why you gonna be divorced. Okay, you gonna be divorced.
Busy.
Women are very stressful.
Tell me why women are stressful.
We can't make y'all happy. Y'all know we can't make y'all happy. Women are only happy for what y'all enjoy at that moment.
I'm happy. I'm in a relationship right now, and I'm happy.
So you just said you wasn't dating. So
No, because I'm not dating. I'm in a relationship.
Oh, so do y'all go on dates?
I mean, we go out. We do things. That's not dating if you're in a relationship. I thought dating was, maybe I need to learn a better definition of dating. Dating is when you're trying to court somebody, right?
Your man got to court you.
Well,
I'm not gonna lie. I thought she had a point there. That one there, I thought she had a point. I thought dating was when you're trying to court somebody. That's what I thought. I thought once you're in a relationship, there's no longer dating. You know what I mean? That's what I thought. Maybe I'm old school. Maybe the game has changed. Well, that's what I thought. I thought she was right on that one there, okay? Because, you know, we straight up and down like 6 o'clock. You know what I mean? Ain't 6:01, ain't 5:59. You know what I'm talking about?
Pay attention.
I mean, but once you get married, is that still, you still go out on dates and that's still date?
Don't you want dates when you're married?
Yeah.
Exactly.
So that's still dating?
It's still dating. You want a man to date you, right? Y'all always want to be dated. Y'all want a man to plan everything. Men been planning things all their life.
I don't. I plan stuff all the time.
So you want to be in control.
I am in control.
That's the problem.
No, it's not the problem.
That's a big problem.
Okay, she said she's in control. I don't know if men want a woman that's in control. Like, I think control is the wrong word. I don't think man or woman. Like, you should not be controlling your partner. You know what I mean? Like, control should not be in the relationship category. You know what I mean? Like, on either side. You can't throw the word control in relationship. That's where you fuck up now. I'm not gonna lie to you. Male or female, that's where you fuck up.
It's not a big
Why
problem.
you feel you want to be in control?
I don't want to just be in control. I want him to have a level of control, and then I want to have a level too.
Okay.
I think that also, okay, so me surprising him with a date.
It sounds like a level of respect she's talking about, and maybe using the wrong word. You know what I mean? Because control, it sounds like, yo, nigga, I'm going to tell you what to do, nigga. You going to do it, and that's the end of the conversation. And then tomorrow, you going to tell me what to do, and I'm just going to do it. Nigga, it ain't that kind of 50-50, man. I'm not living like that.
Is me doing something nice for my man. Like, no, I want to do something nice for my man.
Okay.
What's wrong with me wanting to do something nice for my man?
Change the way you say that.
Maybe I'm using the wrong words,
Definitely
but
using
I
the wrong
like
words.
to surprise my man with stuff. I think that's
That sounds a
sweet.
lot better.
Like,
a lot better.
Don't you like getting surprises from your woman?
Yeah, but I don't like my woman saying she control me on no podcast.
Come on.
Okay, but
Some shit Aisha Curry would say, nigga, I control Steph, and Steph can't do shit with his light-skinned ass. Keep your light-skinned ass in the house, nigga.
I'm just saying, some men need to be controlled.
Hey.
Ladies, is that true though? Some niggas need to be controlled. I thought you ain't got no man. You must got like a little nigga. You know what I'm saying? But maybe we do though. I'm not, maybe. You know what I mean? Because they say behind every good nigga is a great woman. So maybe we just, you know what I mean? Cause we're simple niggas, and sometimes, you know, you gotta have a woman there to, you know what I mean? I don't know if it's to put you in your place or call it control, but you know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe she got the point.
Man,
I know
there's
why.
guys out here that like to be controlled, but that's their lane. I'm not gonna knock that. But when you
Right.
but when you have a man in
So
your
you don't like to be controlled in the bedroom or nothing?
I like for you to make suggestions.
No, you control me in the bedroom. Matter of fact, do what you got to do. Now, just go ahead and use me, nigga. Tell me what I got to do, nigga. Take control. Son of a bitch. That's the only time. Yo, I'm stupid. I'm stupid, y'all.
You just want to hear the word control in a different form.
Nah.
So you like to hear the word control as a suggestion.
A suggestion, because when a woman thinks she in control, she start to get disrespectful in the long term. In the long run, y'all start becoming disrespectful. Like, you start thinking I'm your son. You want to control the situation. If I plan a date, don't count on my date with what you think. I planned this. So just come with us and let's see how how's it gonna rock out.
Now, I will say is that the type of woman that he's talking about is the typical standard issue modern woman, the one that will readily wear blonde wigs and giant ass hoop earrings, right? There are other subsets of modern women who reject the worldly or the modern, right? Like they'll take a look at a sexy red on a phone and proverbially spit on the screen because they're just so disgusted. Where they spit, the average standard issue modern woman takes a look at that and calls it empowerment. Those women reject choosing the bear, that men ain't shit, or that they need to be controlled, and instead trust the leadership of a worthy man.
Judge when keep moving.
Nah, I don't know, man. She had some points, and then she had some points where she kind of lost me. What I can say is this, nigga, you divorced. I said that. And when she tried to take all the goddamn money, it kind of had all the money in his mama's account. So, it's not like she wasn't paying attention to the game the whole time neither. You know what I mean? Unfortunately. You get what I'm saying? But maybe some men do need to be controlled, man. I don't know. You know what I mean? We gonna move on. Chris Brown. What the fuck is this nigga name again? Kevin McCall or some shit? Or some Kevin nigga, I don't know. He's a producer, he's a, you know what I mean? He's an artist, he's a writer. Allegedly, the boy owes him a lot of money. Chris Brown. A lot of money. And now, before we get to what Chris Brown got to say, I got to make this nigga tell on himself. Okay? Sometimes we let niggas talk long enough, so maybe this is where Akon's one was right. A nigga like this needs a woman to control him. Cause he's stupid as fuck.
When you go in Atlanta, you have you don't have no rights out of wedlock. So then when I done did 3 years in prison, that shit was a whole little, all these little shits that come on, I can't even fight the Chris Brown shit. I got all type, I didn't get paid for Look at Me Now. I wrote on that.
Thank you, Knight, Kevin McCall. I appreciate it. I knew it was McCall or something, McCall or something. You know what I mean? Nigga crying like a baby and shit. I appreciate it, Knight. Thank you. Salute to you.
I wrote a whole verse, then Busta Rhymes cut the verse off, but I still did this part. What was we talking about? I need that bread. All this shit could have been shit I could have paid for my lawyers and shit. So I just lost both of my daughters is in Atlanta right now. I don't know what the fuck is in Atlanta. Scammers and a whole lot of other shit. But my baby mamas is out there. Salute to them. They doing a great job with my daughters. I love y'all so much for that, and y'all so beautiful. It's some shit in Atlanta. You don't got no. I lost rights to my daughter, my oldest.
So you lost all custody.
I had a trial. I'm all in my prison clothes. I'm like, why can't we just put this off? Like my child support is $2,000.
Nah, hold on. Let this catch up. Hold on. Let my monitor catch up. Hold on. All right. First of all, you lost your children. That's a you thing. That's number one. Nigga, you was locked up. You came out. I don't know if the system robbed you or fucked you up, but you sound like you're irresponsible now. Maybe. Because at the same time, for the nigga to come up and end up, with Chris Brown and, you know what I mean? You supposed to have some money. That's all I got to say. You supposed to have some money. What we say? He's lying because Chris Brown makes sure you get your credits. Yeah, because I didn't know who the fuck he was. I knew you worked with Chris Brown, but I didn't know who you were. So if he spent the money, that's him. Oh, I'm talking about the nigga spent this money. I'm telling you, as he keeps talking, that's what I analyze. This motherfucker just spent all the goddamn money, and now you're looking for a handout. You're not gonna get one.
Right? Deuces ain't been popping since 2012. Why was my child support $2,000? So I had all this back pay. Then I sold my catalog for $500,000. I only got $250,000 out of it. I bought my.
You sold your catalog for $500,000. You got high. I'm gonna assume taxes, nigga. If you got $250,000 and you still broke in a couple years, nigga, it's you. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? You just can't. You don't know how to manage money. The fuck we talking about? Nigga got $250,000 and you stupid. Why would you sell your masters? Huh? Now you can't eat no more, dog. You should have sold a percentage of it if you wanted to. But all of it? Holy shit.
Mama house for $50,000, and then I had to pay all this child support shit off. Why was my child support $2,000? I'm not Future or none of these. Like
Young Thug wrote, Kevin McCall, hit me, my ninja. I'll give you the $25K you need, and I know Chris Brown will give it to you also, bro. Chris Brown ain't giving him no money, bro. He a real one. Ninjas is busy sometimes, brother.
Just woke up.
Listen, hold on, before Chris Brown talk. Chris Brown ain't gonna get a nigga the money. I don't know what Young Thug's talking about. And the 25,000. Yo, bro, all you need 25,000 is some good money. But when you have 250, god damn, you know what I'm saying? I said, what the fuck? I bet either that that's why he lost his daughter. I guarantee you that's why he lost his daughter. That nigga's irresponsible. I am like Chris. Write another hit. It's not his fault you don't pay child support or taxes. That's not Chris's fault. Hey, yo, man. Get your money in order, 1. 2, if you make hits before, make hits again. Go find another Chris Brown and write songs for the nigga. But Chris Brown is petty. And we about to see how petty Chris Brown is.
And I thought about something. If this wrote all these songs that he claiming he wrote, why he ain't write no more? Oh, wait. This is just one part of my house. This is life before K-Mac and life after K-Mac. Man, I'm gonna stop playing with this. Thank you, K-Mac. I bought this with your money. I bought this with your money. I bought this with your money. I was thinking about giving you this, but I bought this with your money too. I bought that with your money. That's the only one on the West Coast. Oh, I bought that one with your money too. I took a shit and then I bought this car. He's looking at you so disappointed, bro. You look whack as fuck. Hey, bro, I got you, my nigga. I got this Christmas change up. I got you this. Do your thing. Shout out to Ray J. We got yours coming, K-Man. I just left rehearsal getting ready for this tour. And I just thought I should just keep being petty. So you know what I did? I went and bought a car. Not for K-Mac, but I bought one. Yeah, I just got mad. I was like, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to just keep using your money, K-Mac. I'm going to keep using your money. Hey, you see that? Thank you, bro. I appreciate all this hard work you did.
In the 2010s, the world was...
Now, I thought I had the point. I guess I forgot to put the part in it. Yo, Kevin McCall talking about the niggas on fucking... What they call them cards, man? Like some food stamp type shit. The nigga was crying. Oh, man. When I cut the video up, I'm putting that part in there because I forgot to put it in the live. But nigga, that shit, and the nigga was crying like a bitch. You know what I mean? And he was crying. Yo, bro, you had $250K, my nigga. I don't understand, bro. You know what I mean? Chris Brown is petty as fuck. Let it to you right. That nigga petty. That nigga. Petty. Holy shit. What we say? Who the hell? What seals their Tell me who sells their catalog for only $500,000? Could have at least, could have leased it out for a certain amount of years and got it back. You know, I didn't even know they could do that. I didn't even know they could. You see, if he could have leased it, he's a fucking idiot. I would have leased it for a couple years. Yeah, I'm low on some funds right now. At least you know what I mean? Do what you gotta do, make some money. And then, yo, you get it back. But to sell everything, now you can't make no money off the old shit ever. And you got to make new records. Oh, well, that's how the game goes, man. Yo, Kim Kardashian. I don't talk about the Kardashians. They're not my cup of tea. But what she doing to Northwest deserves a little bit of attention. I saw the girl, man. She looked like a fucking demon child. I said, what the fuck is going on? Kanye, my nigga. Why were you dibble dabbling with these folks, man? God damn. And this is the story of why they really break this shit down, man. Let's get that down to the smoke, man.
Obsessed with the Kardashians. It felt like they were the most famous people in the world at that point. What they were actually famous for, still to this day, no one truly knows. But you couldn't go 5 minutes without seeing or hearing about these women for some reason. While the world might never know why they were so famous, at this point, everyone knows how they became famous. It's all thanks to the mother of the year, Kris Jenner, who sold her daughter to an adult film studio to produce an X-rated film. As we all know, Kim's breakthrough moment was making an X-rated film with Ray J, a film that her own mother allegedly arranged and negotiated. This is the origin story of.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't have no idea. I thought that shit was by chance. I swear to God, I thought that video was by chance. That mother is scandalous. If this is true, that mother is scandalous. But now the daughter's rich as fuck, so maybe, I don't know, man. One would say maybe it's a good collateral, but it's just not a moral collateral. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. You know what I mean?
The Kardashian clan, a legacy of selling off their offspring and over-sexualizing themselves for fame and attention. As the new generation of Kardashians are growing up in the spotlight, we're starting to see history repeat itself once again. It seems they have already started to groom and prepare Northwest to continue the Kardashian legacy, with many pointing out the inappropriate outfits and style choices she has been seen in recently. Now, the very thing Kanye was warning would happen seems to be taking place, as his daughter now seems to be the next Kardashian being prepared to be sold off to Hollywood. The Kardashians represent everything that's wrong with.
So you think Kim's gonna sell up to a porn company? I don't even want to allow you to word, but on YouTube. But do you think she's gonna sell Northwest to an adult film company? God damn it, them folks, you can't put nothing past them Kardashians. You know what I mean? And when Bruce turned to whatever Bruce turned into, that was it.
Hollywood. I never understood why so many people liked them. Everyone around me in the 2010s seemed so obsessed with them, and I didn't understand why. It seemed like all the girls wanted to be them, while all the boys, well, you know what the boys wanted them for. I myself just felt like they were boring and not really at all that attractive either. I remember walking into my friend's home and their entire family was watching Keeping Up with the Kardashians. I couldn't stop thinking to myself, why would they give these girls a show? Being boring on TV is already bad enough, but soon I realized that was just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to the disturbing brand the Kardashians have built for themselves. The Kardashian empire was built on top of the sacrifice Kris Jenner made back in the 2000s, when she decided to sacrifice her own daughter Kim Kardashian for money and fame. In the early 2000s, the Kardashians were a bunch of nobodies as they deserve. Kris Jenner had nothing really going on for her. While she was once married to the famous lawyer Robert Kardashian, who was most known for defending OJ and getting him off murder, by 2006, she was nothing but the wife of Bruce Jenner, now.
Night, what'd you say? Yo, yes she will for money. I believe for money, Kim is going to sell that girl off. I guarantee. Yo, Kim got a plan for that girl.
Caitlyn Jenner, who was also washed up. Kim Kardashian herself was working as Paris Hilton's personal assistant and stylist, with Kim's on-screen moments back then were of her organizing Hilton's closet. In just 1 year, that was all going to change though. In 2007, Kris and Kim would make a decision that would change their lives forever. A decision that would go on to create the Kardashian empire as we know it. It all started when in February 2007, an adult tape called Kim Kardashian Superstar was leaked on the internet. The tape showed then 23-year-old Kim Kardashian and her boyfriend at the time, Ray J, being intimate with each other. After this tape was leaked, Kim claimed that the tape was leaked without her consent by the adult film company Vivid Entertainment and her ex-boyfriend Ray J. She then filed a lawsuit against Vivid, suing them for $5 million. But the very next month, the lawsuit was dropped, and it was reported that Kim and Vivid had reached an agreement. Kim would go on to strike a deal to release the tape, and the adult tape would end up being officially released on March 21st, 2007. At the time, this was...
Oh, it became an official tape? Yo. You motherfuckers. God damn it. Yo, listen. Them Kardashians is dangerous. Yeah. I guess, you know what I mean? Pimpin' ain't dead. They just moved to the websites. I guess that's what it is. You know what I mean? Shout out to Pimp C.
Massive news, and Kim Kardashian's name was plastered all over headlines. This is when Kris Jenner decided to turn a horrible situation into a positive one. She came up with the idea of creating a reality TV show. She would go on to approach Ryan Seacrest, pitching him a reality TV show based on the Kardashian family. Kris pointed at the hype that was surrounding Kim's name at the time as the reason they should get a show, telling Ryan that if they capitalize off the motion, the show could be a huge success. Ryan eventually pitched the show to executives in Hollywood, which got it picked up by E! Network, and the rest was history. So essentially, the Kardashians turned a horrible situation, which was her tape with Ray J being leaked without her consent, into a multi-billion-dollar empire that her entire bloodline has benefited from. What a way to turn a victim.
All right. If you put it like that, that's a good mom. What are we talking about? If you break it down like that, okay, yo, listen, I don't know how this shit leaked. Maybe it was Ray J. Maybe I don't fucking know how it leaked. But how did the company get that? Listen, man. Then I'm gonna look at Ray J as a corporate. If it's only y'all two niggas in the room, I'm looking at Ray J as a corporate. Otherwise, you knew all about it. That's all I got to say. So if she didn't know, and Ray J's the corporate, and let's just say she was getting gamed, the mom did the right thing by making the shit better. God damn it. I'm not gonna take embarrassment. I'm gonna take the embarrassment and I'm gonna flip it. You know what I mean? Yeah, goddamn right. If your daughter wants to be a streetwalker, shit, well, you know what I mean? Might as well make some money off it.
Story into a victory, right? The only problem with this account of the story is that according to many, including Ray J, that's not how this all went down. Ray J and a few others have a completely different story of how this tape was made and distributed. And according to Ray J, both Kim and Kris were complicit in the plans the whole time. Ray J's side of the story alleges that in 2003, when he was dating Kim, he came up with the idea of making a tape with her because of the success of Paris Hilton's tape. He saw how much money and fame Paris got from making an adult tape, and he figured he would do the same thing. So he told Kim about it, who then got her mother.
Man, I forgot about Paris Hilton's her tape. I forgot she even had a tape. Who did you have a tape with? But I want to see Paris Hilton. God damn it. Niggas will watch anything, goddammit. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to see Paris Hilton do nothing. You know what I mean? No. I ain't trying to see her do a goddamn thing.
Involved so she can negotiate the deal with Vivid. Ray J claims they agreed on a 3-film deal, and in 2003 they filmed the tape on a trip. Ray J also claims that the whole story about the tape being leaked was all a publicity stunt, as Kris and Kim had already negotiated a deal with Vivid way before the tape was leaked. The whole leaking story was to get the story in the headlines for promo for the tape. By then, many celebrity tapes had leaked online, like Pamela Anderson's and Paris Hilton's tape, so they were hoping this would be another big controversial moment similar to those. Now, if we are to believe Ray J, which in this case, he's obviously right, Kris negotiated her own daughter's adult film deal with Vivid. They then created a fake lawsuit and drama to make headlines in the media. Also, she can get her family relevant enough to get their own reality TV show, proving that Kris sacrificed her own daughter to build the empire they have today. An empire that they fueled by overly sexualizing every female that's a part of their bloodline. Which brings us to Northwest, the firstborn child between one of the most famous rappers in the world, Kanye West, and the soul-sucking demon, Kim Kardashian. In 2012, Kanye and Kim began dating. As you can imagine, this only made both of them more famous.
Yo, she's a soul-sucking demon, all right. You know what I mean? Yo, them Kardashians, you know what I mean? Niggas fuck with Kardashians, and them niggas ain't the same again. You know what I mean? Even white niggas ain't the same again. That's a fact.
And they already were, as Kanye was dating the most famous for-nothing woman in the world, and Kim was with the Walt Disney of hip-hop. His words, not mine. This made them one of the most talked-about couples in Hollywood, and by the end of that year, fans got even more.
I had no idea, Night, that the Jenner dad came out and said Kim and Kris planned the whole thing. It seemed like they planned the whole thing for real. They just wanted to come up. They wanted to come up any way they can get it, and they exploited Ray J. Ray J's gotta be the luckiest, unluckiest nigga in the world. You know what I mean? Because they blame you for Whitney Houston and shit. Oh, Ray J, my nigga.
Good news. The couple was now expecting their first baby together. Northwest was born months later on June 15, 2013. For years, Kim and Kanye raised their daughter together in the public eye. And while things seemed to be going good for some time, eventually, like most Hollywood relationships, the marriage came to an abrupt end in 2021. Kim filed for divorce in February of that year. The divorce was then finalized in 2022. Custody of their 4 children was split between both parents. Kanye was also ordered to pay a whopping $200,000 per month in child support, which is honestly insane. What kids need $2.4 million a year to survive? It just doesn't make sense. Not long after this divorce, issues between Kim and Kanye started spilling into the headlines, as Kanye began making some rather alarming claims about Kim Kardashian and the fate of his daughter Northwest. In 2022, right as the divorce was being finalized, Kanye started claiming that Kim was keeping him from seeing his.
Hold on. $200,000 a month for child support? When that nigga just sold his whole fucking catalog for $250,000. Son of a bitch. Yo, that is pimping at its finest. Goddamn it, son of a bitch. $200,000 a month for a fucking child? God damn.
Kids, claiming that Kim didn't allow him to attend his daughter Chicago's 4th birthday party. For the next few years, Kanye would consistently claim his daughters were in danger while with the Kardashian clan. He criticized Kim for allowing her then 10-year-old daughter to hang out with rapper Ice Spice.
Oh, yes, hold on. Don't forget, Kim was already married before her and Ray J got together. Correct me if I'm wrong. Was she not married to that basketball playing ass nigga? Oh, she didn't with so many niggas. She was the football playing nigga. You know what I mean? I think the black guy. And then she with the basketball player, the white guy Humphreys. Then she get married. I think that's who she married, the Humphreys nigga. You know what I mean? What? They have these black men who make good money and they take half of their earnings and their kids can't see. And listen, bro, look. A lot of them niggas, as soon as they mess with the Kardashians, it's over. Child support, can't see your kid no more. You know what I mean? They run your name through the dirt, nigga. The nigga got married and got divorced in a few months. Like, it's bad. Yeah.
Ice Spice was famous at the time for her song Munch, which was a very inappropriate song for a 10-year-old to be listening to, let alone hanging out with the artist and making TikToks with them. Kanye then also criticized Kim for allowing Northwest to dress in
Munch? The song's called Munch. My mind is going to a different place when I hear that. And if that's what the lady is rapping about, oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go listen to that song to find out. Because what the fuck is going on? Munch? You know what that sounds like?
appropriately for an 11 or a 12-year-old. Kim always defended her actions, claiming she was just allowing her daughter to express herself. But knowing the Kardashians' history, that's quite hard to believe, as their entire bloodline has pimped themselves and their children out for money and fame. Just like we saw with Kylie Jenner, the youngest sister, a part of the Kardashian clan.
Yo, Lady T, what you say? Kim had more money, more husbands than you can count on both hands. I know that lady was getting around. She was getting around. You know what I mean? But that got to be an art, though. To get niggas to marry you like that and spend all that kind of money on a wedding, knowing they're gonna get gamed. I swear to God, that's some evil, soul-sucking shit.
She was allegedly not only dating Tyga when she was under 18, but went on to become one of the most overly sexualized women of the 2010s. So I completely understand why Kanye would be so worried. But in 2025, Kanye began making some seriously dark accusations about Kim and her children. Back in March 2025, Kanye went on one of his infamous Twitter rants. This time, it was aimed at Jay-Z and his ex-wife Kim Kardashian. What Kanye said about Kim, though, was extremely alarming. Calling Kim an S-trafficker, he tweeted out this: "Kim Kardashian is an S-trafficker. I don't like that Twigs had my daughter in her video dressing all grown. Would have expected more from Twigs. It's F."
Yo, hold on. He's calling Kim Kardashian a sex trafficker. Wasn't she? I could have sworn she was at the Diddy parties and shit. Now I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure you could have got some Kardashian, you know what I mean, on the menu. You know what I mean, at the Diddy party. What we say? Yo, Knight, what you say? Kim was married to a so-called producer before Ray J. She was 16 when she got married to this guy. What? 16? Yo, nigga, at 16, you supposed to be ain't you like a sophomore in fucking high school or some type shit? Come on, man, getting married? Yo, I guarantee he was an older nigga too. It wasn't no 16-year-old now.
All you. My soul is black, and watch y'all don't believe me and just say I'm crazy. Also tweeting out about Kim, the Kardashians are S-workers, and they S-traffic all of the black children they strategically produce. As a father, this made me very uncomfortable to see countless pictures like this of my children placed inside of their phones. This was Chai's screensaver. I'm 100% convinced that my children are in an S-trafficking ring. The grandmother signed for the S-tape. Now these tweets were shocking, and coming from Kanye for something he does to shock me is insane. Not that his claims are far-fetched to believe.
Yeah, but my only thing with Kanye West is though, you knew the kind of woman you was messing with before you got her. You didn't see all the rest of them niggas and what happened, and you wanted to be the next nigga to come trap behind this motherfucker. Nah, nigga, you knew what you was doing. You know what I'm saying? No, we don't be mad now because yo, nigga, you listen. If I knew it was gonna happen and it happened, I could only blame myself. I should listen to my first gut. You know what I mean?
But the fact that he was randomly tweeting about this is insane. For the last few years, Kanye warned about the Kardashian clan sexualizing his daughters to pimp her out to Hollywood. Most people called him crazy for it, which he earned himself. But when it comes to what he was saying about his daughter North, I think he was right. As for the last few months, the internet has begun seeing exactly what Kanye was referring to. The first incident happened some weeks back, when North West was spotted in an outfit that most felt was completely inappropriate for her age. She was seen photographed with Kim Kardashian, who herself was underdressed. It seemed like Kim was introducing the new North, getting her ready for Hollywood at only 12 years old. Because of this, she was plastered all over headlines, and people began to finally see what Kanye was referring to. It seemed like the Kardashians made sure to isolate North and keep her away from Kanye so they can groom her and turn her into the next Kardashian clan's member without his disapproval.
What kind of, why is she wearing all them kind of color hair and shit, dog? What is going on? God damn, Kim. You know what I mean? That make her breast pop out like that, though. Why? God, leave it. And Kim, cover your breasts. You a mother, cover your breasts.
The new Kardashian who would keep their legacy alive for the next generation. Kanye saw this happening from a mile away, and he has spent the last few years repeatedly telling people that this is what they were going to do to his daughter. Just like Kris sold Kim, Kylie, and all the other children they have, Kim is getting ready to sell North West. This is what the Kardashians have done since they started. That's what they built their career off of. So are we really surprised that they're getting ready to do it to the next generation of Kardashian women? It now seems that it won't be long before North is fully reborn in her new Kardashian image. Just a few days back, we saw another step into that transformation, when she once again went viral. This time, it was for her fake face tattoos and piercings, as she was now dressing in this much darker look. As sad as this is normal in Hollywood. It isn't just Kim grooming and selling her kids to the industry. Many others are doing it too, raising their children and grooming them to be the perfect Hollywood puppet. It's truly disturbing, but parents are okay with it as long as they get paid from it, selling their children out, and in the process,
This is where we got to the end of the show right there. What is she wearing? What we say? You could tell North is uncomfortable in those clothes. She don't look comfortable. She don't look like a child. She just looks like she's being put on to something that she don't want to be put on to. I agree. That's not parenting, man. You know, Kanye was right, and they turned around and said he was crazy. Yeah, unfortunately, they turned around and said he's crazy. Now look what the fuck happened. Look at the girl. I'll be goddamn. I know children are supposed to have their, ways to express themselves. Now, they're children. But I'll be goddamn it if my daughter at 12 or 15 or 13 years old looking like that, though. I'll be goddamn. You know what I mean? I'll be damned. All right? Yo, but salute to everybody that tuned in today. I appreciate y'all. Off the top, 100%. I appreciate y'all. I send y'all love and blessings wherever you are in the world. I appreciate the love. You know what I'm talking about? We're going to be back at it Tuesday morning. Y'all enjoy y'all weekend. Live it up. Have a drink for a player partner, a partner player. You know what I'm talking about? Lady T, salute to you. Knight, salute to you. I appreciate y'all comments. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Y'all know I always got love for my day ones. You know what I'm talking about? And I'm going to catch y'all on Tuesday. And as always, play on, player. Play on.